Hey everyone, it's Madison Gesiotto coming to you once again with the good news. Now, I know it's been a very difficult time for so many out there, not only as we continue to struggle with the coronavirus pandemic and the whole new world that we've been living in as a result of this, but as we now face the aftermath of the horrific and tragic death of George Floyd and the peaceful protests and now the riots and crimes that have been committed as a result of this. And so it's been very difficult for so many. We've seen our communities affected. But as I said, throughout the past few months with coronavirus, with any difficult time we face as a nation, there is hope. And there is light at the end of this tunnel. And so there's so many positive stories out there that we definitely don't hear enough about on the mainstream media. And I want to share some of my favorite with you guys this week. So one of those stories is actually about a survivor of coronavirus. She's 103 years old here in the United States. And this story went viral online talking about how she celebrated her recovery with a ice cold Bud Light. And so that was a really, really funny and great story that made me smile, this week. Another thing that's really been wonderful is the economic recovery that we're seeing not only here, but in other parts of the world. So we saw the Dow continue to go up this week, and we've seen some good economic news here in the United States. But China, who, as you know, is a little bit ahead of us on their coronavirus recovery, medically is now seeing a V-shaped recovery economically. And many people said this wouldn't be possible and wouldn't happen, but we're seeing that right now in China. And so this is something we need to definitely continue to take a look at, and we'll continue to bring you the news on that because this is something that we want to and hopefully we'll see also here in the United States. Some other great news coming out of the sports world. The National World Soccer League announced their schedule for the Challenge Cup, which will start on June 27th. So this is wonderful news, as I know so many people have been missing, sporting events, and so we've seen a little bit of that getting started when it comes to golfing, and we're looking forward to seeing some soccer and hopefully some basketball, baseball, and football very soon. There's so many great stories out there, and there's so much positive news. Not only the stories I mentioned, but we have many things continuing to come out when it comes to studies on drugs like remdesivir. Gilead did a study very similar to the National Institute of Health study with positive results saying, hey, this antiviral drug does seem to, in fact, reduce recovery time and reduce hospital stays for those with coronavirus. We'll keep an eye on that. We'll keep an eye on all the vaccination news and any positive news that you guys know about in your communities that you haven't heard featured in the mainstream media or other outlets. Make sure you contact us, let us know, and I'll be sure to share it with everybody. So stay safe, continued prayers for everybody in their communities right now, and we'll be back soon with more good news.